So I've decided I should probably start posting this on YouTube. My old phone had all my videos of me putting this in, and I broke my phone, so I don't have those videos at the moment. But this is my LS swapped Ls400. Been building it for the past few weeks. It's gonna be a drivable drift car with full stock interior. I have motor mounts built, trans mount, clutch, everything's done for it. I just gotta finish putting it together. Gotta get these seats put in at some point. But I'm gonna be recording when I try to get this thing driving. I got maybe about a full day of work on it tomorrow, and it should go driving. Gotta get a new alternator for it. But yeah, it's getting close. It's almost there. So this thing runs in the car on the stock Lexus pump. I think the alternator's bad, so I'm trying to figure that out with my battery charger. Doesn't even sound right. Junkyard didn't work, so I fabbed up this little thing. Should work. So some little updates on this thing. Built this little bracket for the throttle cable. Used a stock truck mount, and I just welded this little piece on and drilled a hole out. But it works. Also went and got a new junkyard alternator. Got the wiring somewhat mounted. Got a dipstick off of a truck. And this thing starts off the key now. Come in here and hit the key. Oh, I don't have the key. Damn it. Here's the key. Come in here and hit the key. Oh, battery must be dead or something. All right, I didn't even have the starter on. So now, over here. There we go. Hell yeah. So I'm putting my radiator in, making my custom coolant lines. I used a piece of this This is like to a music stand or something like that. But it fits in these perfectly, in these hoses. Now I gotta figure out some way to make this one go from there to there. And it turns out the hose that's supposed to go on top, which would be from here to here, I had two of those and it fit perfectly right there. It's got a slight bend here, but like I don't think it's gonna mess with it at all. I just had to cut a little bit off of here to make it fit because it was pushed back and I was hitting here, but I think that'll work right there. That should be about where the radiator is gonna sit. So, and then I got the fans at the junkyard too. I went back for them. I got this at the junkyard too. So this should be how my radiator is gonna sit. Got the lower hose hooked up, as well as the upper hose. And this should leave me just enough room for these Ls400 fans. Plop them right there. And then that thing should be set just like that. Still gotta have these mounts on the bottom of the radiator moved because this is for a Ls400. These sit too far over on both sides, so I need to get these cut off and welded over to here, so that way I can mount the radiator where it's supposed to go. But I can make these upper ones for right now. So I've ran into a potential issue. It's a really tight fit with the radiator. Like, I have less than an inch. But my main problem is fitting an intake on there. This intake I was planning to use is not gonna fit very well. So, may have to lower the radiator quite a bit somehow, and just to get enough clearance for a filter. What my plan is gonna be is that originally I was thinking of, so I cut these off. I was gonna move them over to weld into here, but because the intake is not fitting, I think I can cut these mounts out, get them out of the way, and let the radiator drop down and sit here. And there's just enough room for these to sit in here. So I'm thinking I can weld them over on the radiator here, and the radiator will sit in there just like that, and it'll give me an extra inch of clearance up top. So I think that's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna I'm gonna cut these out right now. Break out the angle grinder, cut it there, lower this, and then we should be able to, it should give us an extra inch of clearance, which should hopefully be just enough. Hopefully. If not, don't know what I'm gonna do. So I cut that radiator support out. The radiator sits low enough where I think the hood is gonna clear with the intake, but I don't like how busy it is right here, because it's really close to the motor. But this thing's like really close. I need to figure out where to mount this. I was thinking about cutting off this mount on the bottom, pull this up and mount it there, but I don't know. I should probably just delete this because I don't even have the plugs. But, well actually I do. These are the plugs right here. So as long as I can find out how to plug this in, or I might even be able to just put it back to its stock spot. I don't know, I'll figure it out later, but yeah, this thing's close, man. All right, you guys, well, that's gonna be it for this one. Been a long ass day for me, But I've been getting this thing going. A couple more days, this thing should be driving. Pretty excited. So I'll see y'all in the next video.